Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around this great country. Today is Thursday, the 28th of April. I'm Ernest Bethea, the last outlaw, and this is Bethea's Byte Reloaded, your home for news, opinions, debates, your voice, and justice served. I'm on here a little bit earlier than I had originally planned because I was gonna host tomorrow Darkness Exposed and Chapters of Crime together as they deliver part 3 of the Samaje Crosby DCF report, that 22-page report. But I came on here this morning because I want to drop my opinion on something that has disgusted me ever since I joined the true crime community. You see, we of all things we cover a lot of opinion, a lot of missing persons cases. How you doing, Ruby Pearl? Earl, it's good to have you on. Anyway, I was going to say we cover a lot of missing persons cases, a lot of true crime cases where children are involved, children where children come up missing, children are found in not in the best way possible. I believe the most likely scenario we would love to find is to find those children alive, reunited with family. That's not always the case. But what sickens me, though, is how much media attention a lot of these missing children get. They can be gone and they can be missing for up to, I don't know. I'll say for a ballpark figure, a month. They could go missing today. A month later, we haven't heard a thing. No updates or anything. And this is coming out of the mainstream media. And why are they neglecting to say something like that? It's because they're tied up with something else. They're tied up with something like, say, I don't know, the defamation hearing between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Really? A defamation lawsuit is more important to be reported on than a missing child. Shows where the mainstream media's priorities are. I mean, I'm going through my Twitter, and all I can see is one missing person after another, missing child after another. In fact, I'm looking at one right now. Tenalius Negron Mantilla was reported missing by her mother, possibly traveling with her 11-month-old baby. Catalina is in a 2016 gray Toyota Camry 4-door sedan. Her mom says Tenaris is in need of Medicare medication. Don't have all the specifics yet on this case, but if you see either Tenaris or Catalina, please call 911. That's the reason why I joined this true crime community, especially on the missing persons cases. What the mainstream media is not doing, we have to do, and I'm so glad we're the ones doing this. Just got an alert from the Aware Foundation. Thank God for this one. Aiden TK Peoples has been located safe. Thank you, God. I thought I would be reading another case where he hasn't been found. This one Destiny Garcia. She's been missing. The Citrus County Sheriff's Department is requesting the public's assistance in locating 16-year-old juvenile Destiny Garcia. She was last seen on April 1st, 2022 at 3:30 in the area of Spring Hill, Florida. Now note this, ladies and gentlemen. She's been missing since April 1st. Today's the 28th. Has the mainstream media covered this? Anyway, it's possible she is headed to the Lake City, Florida area. She was last seen wearing light-colored jeans with rips, a black t-shirt, a black shirt, black bonnet with braids and on her head, and champion tennis shoes. Her family is concerned for her well-being. She's 16 years old, black hair, brown eyes, 5'5", 170 pounds. If you've seen Destiny or know her whereabouts, we want you to please contact the Citrus County Sheriff's Office Major Crimes Unit at 352-249-2790 and refer to case number 2022-000-45201. See, this is what we're talking about. Cases going up, but little to no media coverage. Again, it shows where our priorities are. In fact, I'm willing to bet right now, if I look for an update, on a case I started following when I first joined this community, I bet I get absolutely nothing. Let's see what we got on Mr. Dante. We got on Mr. Dante Jackson, still on the run, right? Yep, it's been a month. It's been a month, and Dante Jackson is still on the run. No updates since then. Ladies and gentlemen, oh wow. Oh my gosh, I got people coming in. I wasn't even planning on this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some invites here. Okay, that's been copied. If you want to jump in on the conversation, please do. I would love to have you. I wasn't even planning it. Like this, but I'm glad to have you here. Let's see. Ooh, Ruby says, it has been a rough morning. I mean, here's what I want to the comment I want to put up. Whether these teens are missing or runaways, it's the end result that's important. These kids wind up in horrible situations of prostitution and human trafficking. You're right. And which is another reason why I wish the mainstream media would focus more on that than a lot of these celebrity court cases that they could settle a long time ago. But nah. Fox says he was so upset he almost took down his channel this morning. Nah, Fox. We need you. We need everybody like you. Yes, it's tough. It's devastating. I know. I'm just jumping into the fire myself and see how devastating it is. That's the reason why I'm on here making this particular edition. And it's just crazy to me why they rather take more time on celebrities than finding missing children. they're I mean, I've always heard the phrase, and I believed it when Whitney Houston sang it. I believe the children are our future, but we don't have a future if we're not doing everything to protect our children. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, my original plan was for was to have darkness exposed and chapters of crime here to talk about and give off information on the Samaje Crosby case. This this is what their part three of their DCFS 22-page report, and if there is anything that's sickening to me about that particular case, it's the fact that it's been 5 years. Nobody is talking. Nobody is saying word one. The child's dead, and she hasn't even received any kind of justice yet. But I'm willing to bet that mom and dad are looking at are trying to get a hold of some of that $6.5 million settlement. Oh, let's see. Arctic Fox, would you be would I be interested in coming on the panel tonight to discuss Lily Peters and her psychopath cousin? Oh man, if I had my more vicious twin, I would have him covered tonight because I'm going to a revival with my church this evening. That's at 7 o'clock Oregon time. But if it wasn't for that, you bet I would be more than happy to join in on this. Let's see what you got, Ruby. Even yes, you're right. Ruby Pearl makes a great point. Even these talk shows should feature a missing kid each day. They sit down and discuss their opinions on people in situations that just aren't that important. Agreed. Okay, this is a dare from me. This is a dare from me because I'm kind of an early bird. When I have a day off from work, I would love to see ABC's Good Morning America, NBC's Today Show, and CBS Mornings at least for one segment. I would love to see those 3 shows profile a missing kid a day. That would be something awesome. Awesome. And then on top of that, just when they do, might as well make a plug for something like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC. I would love to see him do that because these kids need to be found. They need to be home. They need to be home with their family. Not out there missing for God knows what can happen. I mean, come on. If we don't care for our missing kids, who else is going to? That's always been my take on it, and I stand by it. You know. I mean, if I had a dime for every missing child, for every missing person that's been found alive in the last month, I think I can probably buy Twitter off of Elon Musk. But I'm just saying. So anyway, I just came on here to drop my opinion, drop my thoughts about about how the media is handling missing persons cases, and how long it takes for them to even drop an update on these cases. Not just missing persons, but the cases that usually end in murder and ending in something terrible, human trafficking, like Ruby Pearl mentioned. It's never good for the kids. It's never good for the families. It's never good. Period. But here we are, and again, what is the mainstream media focused on? Politics. I get that. Local and national news happenings. I get that. But we have shows like Entertainment Tonight and Extra and Access Hollywood for things of the nature of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, the next big blockbuster movie, the next great TV show that might be out, comedy or drama. Get your priorities together, folks. And by folks, I'm referring to all you guys in the mainstream media. Get your priorities together. That's all I got. That's all I got to say about that. I want to thank Ruby Pearl Glamper for dropping in. I want to thank Arctic Fox True Crime for dropping in, and that's it. And Ruby Pearl makes another great point. All that politics rap is doing is driving us apart. Absolutely, which is another reason why I got out of politics game. And focus more on true crimes and missing persons. That's all. That's all that. All politics is a wedge. You're on this side or on this side. Even being down, even being in the middle, you're wrong. But I tend to think I don't think so. I stand for what's right. I stand for the truth, and that's why I consider myself as the name implies, an outlaw. How so? Give me these missing persons cases. Give me these cases that puts the spotlight on these bad guys, and I will call them out as they are, monsters. That's what I call them. I've been calling them that for quite a while. I'm not stopping now. These monsters need to fall, and they need to fall hard. So there you go. That's where I stand. And I want to again, Arctic Fox True Crime, Ruby Pearl Glamper True Crime Podcast. Thank you for dropping in, leaving me your comments. And one last comment before I dip out. This is from Ruby Pearl Glamper. Last night, though, on the need to pay attention and get involved and speak up on the local home and state politics. That's true. That's true. That's true. But still, the bottom line is something needs to be said. Something needs to be said. Something needs to they need to put the work in. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna prepare for tomorrow. Darkness Exposed, Chapters of Crime. I'm gonna try and do this as early as possible. Please hit me up on Twitter or however you can get in contact with me. Let me know when the best possible time is, because I don't want to do this and end up trying to do this late. So for everybody else, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for leaving me your comments. And just to let you know, once again, this is the home for news, opinions, debates, your voice, and justice served. If you want to get in contact with me, here are my 5 points of contact. Starting on Facebook, you can reach me at The Last Outlaw 316, or you can go to my Bethea's Byte Reloaded page at the same name, Bethea's Byte Reloaded. Hit me up on Twitter at EKB316. If you're on YouTube, which I hope you are, hit me up at user/EKB316. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that red notification bell for future videos. On the message forum, Bethea'sByte.com. Again, register, log in, drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. But please keep the comments clean. And speaking of which, if you can't keep the if you want to drop your comment via email, I'm at kingofhearts316_09 at outlook.com. But like I said, keep those comments clean, because I will want to read your comment on air as we keep going. I want to wish everybody a good day. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm Ernest Bethea, the Last Outlaw. This is Bethea's Byte Reloaded, and I look forward to doing this again. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Byte this. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow Bethea's Byte on social media. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Bethea'sByte.com, or email at kingofhearts316_09 at outlook.com. This is the home for news, opinions, debates, your voice, and justice served. This is Bethea's Byte.